Hey everybody, and welcome to episode of the Casually Avid Gamer Plays Minecraft. I'm really glad you're here, and I've completely forgotten what episode we're on, and you know what, we're just going to roll with it. Okay, today we are back over here at our docks and warehouse, and we're going to keep moving on these so we can, I hope to at least get the exterior finished today so it will look awesome at least. The interior is less pressing just because it's decorative. I don't necessarily plan on using it for anything, but it's going to look cool. Alright, so what do we want to do today? Well, one, we want to get the cranes in, because I talked a lot about how cargo gets up from the dock. There will be cranes up on this floor up here that'll have a little pulley system that, you know, things will come down, get pulled up, get pulled into whichever of these window door thingies are they're supposed to. Now, none of this is actually going to happen in game, but it's going to happen in my mind, and that's part of the way I build. Sorry. So yeah, we want to get those cranes in, and once we get the cranes in, we'll know what shape our roof is going to end up being in, because we're going to have 2 cranes here and a more complex crane here for getting stuff directly off of boats or barges that come in right here. Okay, oh good, it's turning night, because it's always turning night here. Alright, I'm gonna go to sleep and then we're gonna get to it. So here we are on the pseudo roof, if you will. This is actually going to be the top floor, and then there's going to be a roof that goes over this. But this is going to be the crane floor, if you will. So what we're wanting to do is cranes. We want to put some cranes in, because that's kind of crazy. All right, so we're going to start. Put a little base there, 2, 3, 4, 5, and that'll be kind of the main hinge upon which our crane rests. Yeah, that's the word. Okay, let's see. Now, I've sort of got a design in my head, but oddly enough, I don't have, well, I've got some of the materials I need, but I don't have them all. So I actually need to go put some of those together, and once I get one crane in, I will show you kind of what I'm thinking. I just spent way longer fighting with this than I should have, but I am really pleased with how it turned out. Cranes on a small scale like this are really hard to do in Minecraft. But I'm pleased with how this one turned out, especially these will be mostly enclosed in the roof, so you can't stare at it too closely. And just using birch fence for rope. No, I think it turned out pretty well. I'm debating whether or not to put some wood blocks on there to kind of look like boxes or not. We'll see. But I also, hey, look, the sun's going down, because the Minecraft laws of astrophysics are weird here. Okay, anyway, but I like how this works. I have to get a duplicate to this in here, and then we have to do a slightly more elaborate version on the end of the building. So I am going to sleep and get to work on those. Stupid sun. Well, that hasn't turned out too bad at all, has it? We've got all 3 cranes in. This is kind of like a double crane thing. I'll take you over there to take a closer look at them here in a little bit. But platform there, one out there. I thought about having this one going all the way to the water, but frankly I didn't want to use that much in the way of birch fencing. But no, this is looking actually pretty darn solid. Next step is, of course, to get in a roof, which is going to take some figuring out. So actually, let's head over there now and take a look at what we've got. But I like it. The cranes turned out better than I thought they would. We actually ended up doing kind of a double crane thingy for the crane on the side of the building. It might be, well, you saw the double, and then see there, it's a larger platform, double crane. I don't know why. Actually, I will tell you why. I wanted it to be somewhat centered on the openings, and I made that opening 6 wide. So the thing is, in Minecraft, if something's an even number wide, you can't build in the middle of it. So everything's going to be off center unless you split it up. So 2 cranes let me actually make that thing look a little even. Button there for absolutely no reason other than the fact that it looks like it might be doing something. Yay, Minecraft! But yeah, so we've got our cranes in, and that's good. It turned out well. Now we have to do a roof. Now, I'm not planning on doing anything terribly crazy for the roof. Probably oak. Yeah, probably just oak. But the openings for these cranes are going to cause an issue. Certainly this corner over here, trying to build up the roof is going to be most definitely problematic. And let's see, that should be fine. We should be able to raise the roof high enough as it goes in. Because I'm not going to do, like I said, I wasn't going to do anything super fancy. It's just going to be, it'll slope up from this side and this side over here to a peak with some sideways things jutting out where we can actually let the cranes stick out. And then this side and the side over there will just be flat. So, I'm thinking like stone brick edging, and then just a 45-degree roof. Oh, sorry, wrong button. Just a 45-degree roof. So this is going to take an ungodly number of stairs. A guy commented on my video, another YouTuber named Insky, made the comment that a tree farm might be a good, like an automatic tree farm might be a good idea. I'm starting to agree with him. I've been doing some pre-planning, and this corner is going to be really problematic. I mean, very problematic. Because we need that opening there, but then we're at the end of the building here. What do we do? I don't know. I think I'm going to start building it and figure it out as I go. I think that sounds like a reasonable plan. Oh, look, and the sun's going down. Huh. All right, guys. I should get to it. So I've got 60% of the roof in. The tricky parts still remain. We're just kind of doing a basic 45-degree slant roof. Little embellishment on the ends there. You know, nothing major. It doesn't have to be spectacular or overwhelming or anything like that. Enderman hole. But I need to figure out exactly how I'm going to do the roof over here where we're leaving the openings for these. So actually, I guess I need to go to sleep again and do that, and then in the morning I'll figure out the rest of this cookie crazy roof. But I think it's looking pretty good so far. Yeah, falling from the roof is not healthy, really. Houston, I think we've got our roof in, or at least the roof part of it. We've still got some diorite walls to put in. I'll show you. But this is what we ended up doing, overlooking our cranes. So yeah, I think it turned out pretty cool. Now in case you can't tell, there's still some ways to get in here, and dirt kind of sticking everywhere, especially up there. That's a lot of dirt. But I have a bunch of diorite to get in, and that will, I think, finish off the outside portion of this building. which I'm really excited about. That's really cool. This was a pretty big build for me, and I think it came out pretty well. But anyway, let me finish up, and then we'll take a gander at the final product. Well, not final. The absolutely not final product. It turned out all right. I'm liking where this ended up. I truly am. Huh. Very cool. Now, this isn't necessarily the best angle to see all the roof, but I like where we ended up with the cranes. We did get a roof in. I was right. This corner was seriously problematic. Let's see if I can't get a better angle on looking at the roof. Let's see what we got here. Yeah, the roof ended up looking just fine. There wasn't really, I didn't get too fancy with color design or anything like that. Just the stone trim with the oak roof. I figured it would be problematic enough having to work in the cranes and whatnot. So yeah, it did, and I like it. I like it quite a bit. I'm actually really glad at how this turned out. All right, one last thing I want to do with the warehouse before I take a break from it for an episode or two. We've been working on this a lot, and I think switching to something else would be fun, would be a little more interesting. So what I got to do is, you see some dirt showing in there. I have to clean that up to make it to replace it with regular stone, and then over here I have to finalize or finish the pattern going in here, as well as replacing all of this dirt with stone. I haven't been falling off of the docks too much, so, and this had been kind of my way to get back up, but I want it done, so I'm gonna finish it out here right now actually. Let's just start getting stuff in there, figure out the pattern. Okay, I'll talk to you guys when we talk about what we're moving on to next. Got the dock area kind of cleaned up, and the dock extended, all the dirt kind of removed from down there. And now I was thinking about my next project, and it's getting kind of late, and my brain has just gone into complete vapor lock. I'm having trouble thinking of anything, much less something creative to do with Minecraft. So what I'm doing is, all the extra dirt I picked up from that, a couple of stacks, I'm going to put it back in here. That way we're kind of building up to this this flood wall, or whatever we want to call it. And I'm going to get that in there, and I've just been doing that. That way, when it comes time to fill it in for real, and we got to start building the village, we'll at least have part of the thing done. And then tomorrow morning, I'm going to come back and be able to think again, and it's going to be pretty cool. So I'll check in with you guys then. So currently in my head, I am trying to come up with the best design for the stairway, the kind of sweeping staircase that I want to build going up off of that part of the dock. And that it's a decent design is currently eluding me, so I can't do that right now. And there are a couple of things in the build that are bugging me just a little bit. The primary one is this, where we've just got this little bit of rock, and I've got this really kind of ugliness going on. And I think I want to clean it out. I want to clean it up. I want it to look a little bit better. So I actually need to start taking this junk out. Hey, look, oak. So take this out, and I got to clean up on the rock here. All right, yeah, that makes me feel a little bit better. Just looks a little smoother. And next thing we need to do, or at least that I want to do, is start getting some stairways going up here. So I think And we're just going to make them simple. We're not going to try to do anything crazy with them or anything, but hopefully we can make it right up to there. I think we should. Yeah, that looks like it should work just fine. Alright, well, I've got stairs in, and there's nothing special about them, although there is something special about the way I don't have to run all the way over to there where there's that gap in the wall to come back up. So, they may not be pretty, but darn it if they aren't useful. And every once in a while in Minecraft, you have to do something useful, I guess. Alright everybody, I think that's about all the recording time I have for Minecraft this week. But we did get a lot done. I'm really pleased with what we got done. The roof is in, looking good. The little alcoves we had to kind of carve out to accommodate our cranes ended up looking pretty solid. I'm pleased with those. The cranes themselves, I am really, really pleased with how well they went. I'd never really built anything machinery-esque before, and I don't know, it seemed to work out pretty good. I mean, you can't make it look right because Minecraft doesn't have any of that stuff, but the cranes and the platforms and the roof, I don't know, it all seems to really work well. And as always, the sun's going down, and that's all the time we have. If you enjoyed this episode, please click that like button. If you're new to my channel, please click the subscribe button. I've been the Casually Avid Gamer. You've been awesome. I'll talk to you next time.